Welcome back, Grandmaster Bee subscribers. Thanks again for tuning in. Today's adventure takes us to the Middlesboro Mall in Middlesboro, Kentucky. To me, the last time I was here, noticed that it was just declining, and this particular time I was really shocked. Bath and Body Works had moved out, and mainly it's mostly anchors and just a few small stores and shops and things, but you just notice Belk's, that's one of the anchors. I thought that was a really unique sitting area. I love the architecture of it, of that time period. The Middlesboro is not a large town, but it's really close to the Tennessee border, Harrogate, Tennessee, in particularly, through the tunnel. And right now we're getting ready to round the corner here to the Miracle Ear. Looks like they've took an old storefront and also expanded that for the Miracle Ear people. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, don't forget to do that. It really does help the channel out. It helps me to be able to create new content for you guys, and it just helps the channel grow. We just passed the directory sign there. I love seeing that vintage look from the 80s and 90s, so it's really cool. There's the Flex Fitness gym that has a couple cool unique cars in the front of the gym. So the tile work, for it to be as old as it is, it's actually in pretty decent shape. And it seems to be maintained pretty well as well. I didn't really see any big significant things other than I'll show you this little spot in the floor as we get closer to it. But as you can see, there's just not many storefronts left in this particular mall. There's a shoe store there. That's one of the small stores that's still there. You got some unique little planters there, benches, where people could sit. But I can remember when this mall was thriving back in the 80s and 90s, and it's just really sad to see it in its current condition. But I guess it's just kind of the way the times are going. We're rounding the corner here to the JCPenney. It looks like a JCPenney, but it is not. On the other side, there is a Hobby Lobby. So they kept the JCPenney storefront here in the mall, but on the other end of the wall there is Hobby Lobby. So it's a great reuse of space, but it's just kind of sad to see the former anchor there, just an illusion of it. So anyway, rounding the corner here to the cookie store. I believe that was a cookie store when it was back in the 80s and 90s. But if I'm wrong, just correct me in my comments. Love to hear your input. I could remember, I think that could have been a Sears at one time. I remember coming to this mall in the 80s and 90s. There's a jewelry store, and seeing a Sears in that spot, if I recall. You can see the Roses down there at the end of the corridor there. The Roses is definitely thriving. Of course, it's just a lot of times just really good merchandise for people, and they're able to find a lot of really great bargains and stuff there. But yeah, it's just you can see some of the remnants of the former stores. I love that skylight there. It's really some great lighting there. There's a spot in the floor that you can see where there's just some damage, or either that or they've added or had to repair a water line of sorts. So I would probably think it would probably be something more like that. But it's just really cool to kind of see some of the storefronts still kind of intact. And as we're approaching the end here, there's just not a lot of traffic, not even a lot of mall walkers. There's a little small salon, and it's just, I really enjoyed this visit. So if you like your content, please definitely like and subscribe. I'd love to definitely continue to bring some more great videos to you. Thank you so much for watching.